So I remember saying that, and I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? I was like, there's a team out there that's making better montage videos than us. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. No way. And I'm like, what's the viewership like? He's like, it's fucking growing. This Dietrich's telling me this. I'm like, show me. And I saw it, and I was just like,
how many views were we getting back then?
Like 14,000, 20,000.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, so a lot. And I was like, what the fuck? And I saw it, and I'd never seen, like, our montages up until that point was just like highlight video or highlight montages. There was no real editing. There was no zoom in or slow mo. Mm-hmm. Like, you guys came with a different thing. And then when you guys started trick shotting, and I had seen trick shotting from Call of Duty 2 with Grizz. Grizz was the first dude
to 360
on Tuesday in Tunisia to 360. I was just like, wow.
Yeah.
And then he did
revolutionized.
He did the fakie. The first fakie I ever saw was on Backlot on the middle building, and I don't know. I think it was him where he jumps off, stops, then turns around and kills.
Yep. I remember that.
I'm like, holy shit! Yep. And then he went back to Call of Duty. Wait, no, in Call of Duty he did a 360, but he switched his gun and then switched it back to the sniper. The swap. Mm-hmm. And I was just like, I'm like, man, this is fucking nasty. You know what he did too? This crazy motherfucker, Zerg Grizz? I don't know how he did this, but he ran on a wall in the Matrix and then did like a flip.
Oh, I know what you're talking about, dude. that montage was sick.
But obviously, we know that it was like edit, but that shit was funny. He is like when people say it's like who's the
guy,
who's the sniper. Grizz is like
that's the Tony Hawk.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the Tony Hawk.
Yeah, he is Zerg Grizz, who I will have on the podcast one day. He is like the guy that started it all.
Yep.
Sniper montages were not sniper montages until Grizz came along. And then you think about all the frag movies and pro-mod movies and all that shit, like that all spawned from that sort of tiny little Call of Duty Xbox 360 sort of dude that came at that. There was another sniper that was super raw. His name was Poor Minorities. Then he changed his name to Chopsticks. But he was a nasty sniper.
Okay.
Like an incredible sniper. Anyway, so going back to your stuff, like the edits and all that stuff was I was just like, what the fuck are we doing? So I had a meeting with the snipers, and I was like, what are you guys doing? Like, you guys gotta start doing something. We're falling behind and shit. Like, we're not innovating. We're not doing this. We were coming up with cool shows.
It just fucking hit me like, what the fuck we're talking about here and like where we're at. Like, I'm sure you have those moments where it hits you. You know, like it's just like, fuck, man. Like we really created something out of nothing.
Yeah, out of nothing. Thin air. Mind blowing, right? Fucking crazy, right? And not just it wasn't a moment in time either. It's something that will always be there forever.
Yes.
Like, no one will ever take that away from us because nobody gave it to us.
It can't be recreated.
It cannot be recreated. You can try to be an OpTic. You can try to be a Faze. You can try to be an Envy.
You can try to make an OpTic or make a Faze. It's just that
you can't.
No,
you can't. That's just the way it is. You know what I'm saying? So you can add on to the space. You can create your own new team and then add on to the space. So that's like the only option. And it's good to have like that sort of aspiration. Like, I want to be like a Faze. I want to be like an OpTic.
Dude, if you guys weren't around, Faze wouldn't have existed. We looked at you guys and like, as like, oh wow, this is possible. Like, we can make a sniping team. Like, you guys set the you guys made it happen first.
Yeah, the blueprint. Yeah. And you know what's crazy is like, it was all my brother. My brother was the first one that said we should make a snipers only team.
Tumors.
Yeah. And I was like, a snipers only team? I'm like, no, fuck that. What if we're down and we lose? He's like, no. Just trust me, snipers only team.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. But he was the Barrett. That was his thing. Because he's a big dude, so he always like, I'll fuck the big weapon. You know what I'm saying?